3 powers. If you have any questions, now is an opportune time to ask them publicly or privately.
You have to kill somebody.
No. Feel free to sit down and do nothing for the whole game.
No, you're the vindictive.
If you are the vindictive, you are not you are not obligated to use any of your powers. However, no power may be saved for use later. That being, as an example, you cannot die as Phoenix and then be like, I'm gonna come back in like 3 minutes. It is either on death or not at all.
Can you explain like how it works? There's 3 90-second rounds.
Yes, there are 3 90-second rounds.
It is a free for all for moving between islands.
You can move between islands as often as you want. However, you will learn sooner or later that going around murdering everyone might not be the best move.
Because they might be on your team.
Half of them are.
Yeah. Interesting.
Very well. All right. Then if there are no further questions, wonderful. Then I assume you understand perfectly then. All your blank stares are very reassuring.
Wait, question. What about the stacked islands over here? Like, can one sink and some of them still remain?
Oh,
or
aren't you clever? So that is a detail that we'll get to when we get to.
Okay. See you.
All right. The game begins then in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. There's so many islands, you know, and so few players. I think that with a group this size, we should sink some islands. Run, children. I think I understand what run means. Go over here. And the game begins for real in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Again, 90 seconds. Move between islands.
No.
Game 1, round 1.
Oh!
85 seconds. Move between islands.
Remember, happy people you're
Dad, you have done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Come here.
Oh, she's a fan.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. 65 seconds. Move between islands. Game 1, round 1.
Oh! Here. The powers.
Move between islands. Dad, you have died, sir. That's it.
Dead by vindictive.
Very
She
good,
kills you.
Bonus. I will give you one of these.
You ready to island?
45 seconds.
See?
Do you want to share?
Steven! Dead by vindictive. Oh!
Okay.
Go to Insect Island. Insect Island.
East of those.
What team were you?
35 seconds.
What's your team? What's your team?
Game 1, round 1.
What team were you?
25 seconds.
No, we're done for it. We're out.
No, you're not done.
Really?
You cannot share tokens right now.
Oh,
Because you
okay.
guys are still
Move
playing.
between
Oh,
islands.
okay.
Pay close attention.
15
The
seconds.
game is not over.
Game 1, round 1.
That's a
Desirable
bonus
bonus
island.
island. Bonus
It's
island.
blinking.
What does it mean?
It's
10
It's
seconds.
full of bonus.
5 seconds.
Wait, I can't leave without.
Please do not move. Stay on your islands. Do not move. End of round 1. Very good.
In between rounds, no share.
Stay on your islands.
All right.
I almost said before.
That's the end of round 1. You cannot share tokens. You cannot move between the islands. All dead players go make decisions.
Dead players proceed this way. Very good. Dead players this way.
Think of your team.
All right. That's the end of round 1. Players cannot move between islands or share tokens in between rounds. Meanwhile, while this is happening, all the dead players will make a decision that impacts all of you. But before that happens, hello. You two are the bonus island. So, who comes back from the dead?
Wait, we have to decide?
You get to pick someone to come back from the dead because you're on the bonus island.
Oh, from I don't know. What are the names?
Mari, Victor,
And Steven and there's 4, right? Or 3?
Victor, Mary. Well, pick someone who remembers out there. Victor will come back and kill us all. He killed him.
And,
Oh, 2 people. Because you're both on there.
and.
Oh. But who's
Okay, fine.
It's to you.
Steven.
You chose it.
Oh, I chose. Okay. I'm Steven Victor then.
Oh, okay. Steven or Mari?
Victor and Steven get resurrected. Go back to the bonus island. Go back to the bonus island.
Return to the bonus island.
The bonus island.
Which one's that?
Oh.
You guys better run.
Occupy the bonus island.
Wait, the game isn't starting yet. We
No,
can't.
you're not allowed.
We can't.
You can talk, you can say whatever you want, you cannot show tokens.
Could we tell them the contest?
Oh, have fun with that. You can also lie.
You don't even know what team I'm in. No.
He means
No, I don't
emotional.
even know.
Emotion.
At any point in time, you can say whatever you want. The trick is, you can also lie.
Get your
Hey, stop.
Get your
You
face on the other
you
end.
can't push me with your arms.
When the
I'm
round
not.
starts again.
You're leaning on me. So
You'll
my
know we're
arms are-
starting because I'm going to yell out very loudly a countdown.
I'm only shifting my weight.
Okay, we're all ghosts. We are waiting on the ghosts to make a decision.
Oh yeah, there's one remaining.
Oh, shit.
Alright, now, before we go much further, I'm going to go ahead and explain what these are. These are fireballs. Fireballs are a special ability. If you throw a fireball at an island, that island will sink in a matter of seconds.
Oh.
If you throw a fireball at a sunk island, it comes back up instantly.
Oh.
Fireballs are one-time use. The minute they hit an island, the lava, the wall, or anything else, they're dead falls and do nothing. If a fireball happens to hit a person, nothing happens. If you catch a fireball in midair, though, it's yours. One other thing I should mention. When players die, they become ghosts. Ghosts are welcome to inhabit the Deadlands, i.e. any of the sunk islands. They can move freely between sunk islands, but they cannot show tokens with each other, or talk to the living, except by saying variations of the word woo. Because they're ghosts. That being said, if you throw a fireball at an island and raise it up, and there happens to be a ghost on that island, the ghost is back in the game.
So wait, what goes
If you can raise a ghost by hitting with a ball.
If you raise a ghost's island, that ghost is no longer a ghost. So, bear that in mind. Good way to bring back your friends if you can figure out how to make that work. Anyways, the ghost will decide to award a fireball bonus to you.
Wow.
The ghosts also think that there are way too many islands, so they're gonna sink some. Islands will go up or down. The second round begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands. Game one.
Dad! Go for your dad, sunk island.
Oh.
Too slow to
Move
go.
between islands.
Any powers?
Game one, round two.
Hey,
Any hours you want.
85 seconds.
Oh, that's you.
Okay, put in sunk island.
Okay. Well, then I'm on a dead island.
Occupy any sunk island. Move between
Dad!
islands.
Sunk
Oh wait,
island.
yes, Adam Howard. I was dead in Adam
Bonus
Howard
island is
today.
here. Bonus island.
Sure, if you
You're
want.
Phoenix, you're gonna lie. Yeah.
You're like,
35 seconds. Move between islands.
You're the content.
Encourage your friends. Dad, you have time, sir.
any powers?
Good job, Ben.
45
yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Move
Who
between
has with you?
islands.
Alright, Olivia.
Olivia! Dead by vindictive, he kills you.
Oh!
Go to any sunk island. Any sunk island.
Any powers?
I see you.
Any sunk island.
That's bonus island over there.
And now you're killed. So that's. You guys, well, if everybody gets over here, we
25
can go
seconds. Game one, round two. Move between islands.
You can't be there. Just
Occupy the bonus island.
15 seconds.
If you want to say
Yeah.
Game one, round two.
him, dead by vindictive.
Oh no! It's killing me now.
That's still the bonus island
Any
over
sunk
there.
island.
You're not in my team.
You have time. Somebody any sunk island.
Come here.
No, don't come here.
Freeze. Do not move.
Go.
Freeze! Do not move! That is the end of round 2. All dead players go make a decision.
Dead players head this way.
Who's that? I don't like studying this.
We're on the same team, right?
I don't believe you.
Good.
Meanwhile,
We can't shoot.
one of these answers will be getting bonus island. I'm getting a bonus. Hello, you're on the bonus. Oh man, nobody's here. Well, if no one likes the bonus island, I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Ooh, it's gone.
Oh no.
So there's only 4 islands.
It's only us.
The ghost is making a decision. You cannot share tokens or move to islands.
Where's the standard?
I brought you back, by the way.
You brought me back?
I brought you back. So, think about it.
Can we share
And I asked you
information?
first.
So you can say whatever you
We
want.
can say what we want.
So you're
You
playing
can
the
also
motto.
totally lie. So.
You're playing the
This
red
is
team.
the motto.
I don't believe you until you show me your play.
I showed you.
No, you didn't.
Yes. And you were like,
Did I not look at it? Did
But then
you
you were
really
like-
show me?
yeah, I was like this, and then you said,
Oh,
I
okay.
am on the red team. And it's like, you're lying. So, never mind.
Can't take it. Can't put it back to the team.
Or not?
Sure. Because I know it's not me.
I don't know if Victor saw it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
That's true.
I didn't talk to him. You talked to him. So it's like,
Did you see me try to push it?
I pushed him off.
Good.
There.
Good.
You're lying. You're lying. You're trying to use my own move against me.
Your own move, that implies
Nice
you're lying.
try. No, I'm not lying.
Your own move is lying. I see.
Not like that.
Not to put bad ideas in your head or anything, but if you were the only person alive for the entire game, you would obviously win.
If you're the last person standing.
If you were the last person standing, then there's no one else to test you, so that's something. But also another evil thing, there's no one that's sitting down.
Sitting?
Yeah.
You can't be pushed off if you're sitting down.
Not easily.
But that's
Not
weak.
easily.
That's something weak.
You have to like really.
I'd like to see you sit on that. No.
It's
I
too
prefer
small.
the other. Save that for someone
It's
else.
too small.
Sit. I dare you to sit. I dare you to sit.
I'm in the
Let's
same
do the
thing.
one that.
So you go.
Yeah, I know.
And you have a wall. What
No,
about
it
your
doesn't.
wall?
It was he faked me out.
It is so revives his odds.
Or you.
The ghost
Everybody good?
have decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
Got it.
Fireball ball.
Okay, alright, fair enough then.
Remember who brought you back?
And now I will go ahead.
Remember who brought you back?
I'll now go ahead and explain something else. These islands are called capital islands. They have a special property about them. They sink in 3 tiers. Now only the top is okay. An important thing to note is that the way the lighting works is that it's not the one that's illuminated, it's the one that is above the one illuminated. So right now, if I were to step here, that would kill me because it sinks in levels. Here's an example.
So that
In the
it
middle,
different levels?
when the middle is lit up, it looks like this. And when the bottom is lit up, it looks like this. So,
Is this confusing or should we simplify it?
no,
No, I was just asking, like, to jump the island. Do you have to wait for all 3 to light up?
No, you don't, because here's the deal, right? If an island sinks a tier, I am perfectly legal to be here for as long as I want. I can hop off, and I can hop on, as often as I want. The difference is that I just can't step here the same as stepping in the lava. If something happens to the island again, now only the tippy top part is okay.
That's the cat.
So, bear that in mind. The top is always safe until it too goes down. And the entire island goes down. So, bear that in mind. Okay. And now,
We gotta talk. We gotta talk.
and I should mention also is that islands always raise from the top down and sink from the bottom up because that's how physics works. Game begins, and the third and final round begins, and islands will go up or down in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands. Final round in
Why are you?
We only
Top 2 only. Oh, she's alive, girl.
Alright,
What's going on with that?
30 seconds. Move between islands.
Top tier only for this one.
Wait, so.
Final round. Make it catch. 65 seconds.
Wait. So.
Move between islands.
You have the ball back.
Encourage your friends into the lava.
You make things go up or down. That was a miss.
Wait.
That was a miss.
50 seconds.
Raise!
Very good.
Dead! Dead sunk tier.
Wait, but if. Wait, so am I dead?
Yeah, you said that's sunk
40
tier.
seconds. Move between islands.
Wait, but then.
Final round. Resolve your differences.
Anyone else on our team?
Yeah.
That's
Sunday.
8 hours.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Move between islands. Final round. Resolve your differences.
She's already dead.
I'm dead.
Who has to apply?
20 seconds.
I'm the only one dead.
Dead.
Dead!
No power?
Olivia!
Oh no.
Dead by vindictive, she kills you.
10 seconds.
Savage.
Deadlands, go to you. I'm sorry, I forgot to
5
mention,
seconds.
Deadlands does not include sunk tears.
Freeze. Do not
Please
move.
do not move! That is the end of the game. Let's find out what happened. Show me your entire chip. That is a black liar. Point for red team. That is a point for black team, and that is a red
Yay.
liar. Point for black team.
There we go.
Lauren.
2-1. All black players win.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. Yeah, it's even worse. So yeah, 3-1. All black players win.
I survived the longest final.
Oh, choose?
Chips back.
Who's the longest black survivor? Everybody else is like red.
I was ready for you.
I
I did. I'm like, what are we gonna say?
Every time I bumped you, you just fighting me.
You gave me momentum.
I didn't try killing anyone.
Oh, really?
No hurt when I got killed.
You lying.
No, I was on your team.
Were you?
You're red,
What
right?
team were you?
Alright. And now, we are going to play this game again. All the rules exactly the same. The difference is, I'm throwing in a new power. We now play with the Infernal Angels. And with the addition of the Infernal Angels comes a variant. So, remember how the dead players were able to raise up islands to bring themselves all back? That was nice, wasn't it? Too bad it doesn't work anymore. Dead players may now no longer raise islands that they stand on. They may still raise islands, but not to that degree. Also, dead players have the ability now to use half of their of their sink ability, so it's half cost, to sink tiers instead of islands. This is relevant because the capital islands are now worth 2 points as opposed to the 1. So bear that in mind. Now, what does the Infernal Angel do? Infernal Angel, immediately upon death, in any way, shape, or form, they can show their chip and say, I'm the Infernal Angel, give me fireballs! The Infernal Angel then gains 2 fireballs, with which they can use to prowl around the room and wreak havoc upon the living. They can raise islands, sink islands, raise tiers, sink tiers, or they can give them to other living players. When the buzzer goes off, any fireballs still held by the angel are lost, so they must be used. If the next round starts and the angel comes back and is still dead, they gain 2 new fireballs and get to do it again. Infernal Angel may raise islands as they see fit, but they, like all dead players, may not raise an island that has themselves on it. Okay? If there are any questions, you should ask now. And
Did you say the Infernal Angel comes back after, or just the
they don't
fireballs
come
only?
back, they get their powers back. They get 2 new fireballs
Gotcha.
to do it again.
Gotcha.
What happens?
The Infernal Angel, upon death, gains 2 fireballs. Each subsequent round that they stay dead, they gain 2 fireballs.
Gotcha.
So, bear that in mind. Oh, and in case you're wondering and paying close attention to the people at home, all of these powers are kind of broken in a way. There are no additional rules that I've mentioned, but you know, there are ways to play these powers and there are ways to play these powers. There are multiple tiers to these, and they can be game breaking if you can find the loopholes. Don't worry about it. Anyways, game begins in 7, 6, 5, 4. Nah, I still don't like this. Get rid of half. Run. Much better. Game begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Dad. Any powers? Yeah.
Wish you didn't know me, huh?
Can't touch the living, but you can cause problems.
Well, we have to get
Oh, right.
You can say woo.
I stay on
She
that.
can sync islands with you.
Or powers to you.
Dead.
Any powers?
60 seconds.
Let's see.
And then some powers.
We've got a lot of
But I
Not quite.
Yep. Sick.
I died when I came back to life.
Victor doesn't know it's you.
Wait, you were
Come
done
here, come
talking.
here, come here.
You can also bring back players as well if you'd like.
Ball touch. Dead.
Oh, you're alive.
Yay!
All right.
Dead by vindictive. He kills you.
Lauren, you're in it.
Yeah, thank you. Any some powers. No, that's bonus.
15 seconds.
Oh, go there, it's on it.
Oh, Victor and Betty.
You're still dead.
10 seconds.
Wait, you're just pumping people. You're not talking to people.
Freeze! Do not move! Freeze! Islands do not move. All dead players, you'll make a decision. Dead players proceed this way, very good.
Yay! Is he still on bonus? Or
Dead players right this way, very good.
Oh, maybe.
who's?
Who's this right
Yeah. He's
That is the
on
bonus island. Alright, so that is the end of round 1. All dead players making a decision. You cannot move to islands, you cannot share tokens. Hello. Another bonus island.
Okay.
You can back to bed.
Comes back to the dead.
You come back from the dead.
Go ahead, Olivia.
Olivia! Get resurrected. Go back to the bonus island.
Return to the bonus island. Welcome back to life.
He did recall I killed you
Not sure you can make deals. To that end, I'm going to give a bit of a price tag for you. Now you can say anything you want in this game, including making deals. Most common one, of course, hey, I'll show you mine, you show me yours. But you can make other kinds of deals too. Like for instance, hey, I'll show you both sides of my chip if you kill her.
You don't want to kill me. You want to see my other side, okay?
Or other things. Like for instance, hey, I will tell you what I saw on her chip if you let me go through your island without showing me. Any kind of deal you want to think of, you're welcome to make. The trick though is that deals are only binding if they're made with someone when you're on the same island as they are. So, if you agree to the deal here, the deal is binding. You have to go through with it. If the deal is agreed to out here, it's lip service. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Wait, how is it the binding if it's on the?
If I make a deal with you and we're here together, then it is binding and you've got to go through with it. If it's not, it doesn't. Also, no moving between the islands. Go back.
Yeah, I see you.
All right. The ghosts have also decided there are still too many islands, and so they're going to award a fireball bonus to you. The ghosts have also decided there are still too many islands, so they're gonna sink some. Islands are gonna sink, 2 of them, and the second round begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Round begun. Move freely.
Who are you? Scoot over. Ow! Come this way. Come this way.
It's on fire. Dead. Dead. Peanuts. Yeah. Any powers?
Huh?
60 seconds. Right, dead. You're not dying. Any powers?
Steven.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We need let's cut a deal.
Yeah.
Encourage her, right?
We gotta get this guy.
Remember?
6, 3, 2, 1. Island sunk.
Just that one.
I'm Big Dick.
If I'm Dick, can I pick up a fire
You
round?
guys go here.
Weren't you the angel?
Get back in this bit.
Dead players just like islands.
Are you an angel?
She's going background.
30 seconds!
If you're not an angel. Oh yeah, you can. Maybe
Am I like alive or dead?
You're alive.
Desire
Alive.
simple, right?
Huh? Okay.
That's alive.
Oh, he's not there. He's there.
20
Anywhere
seconds.
else you can do it. Raise them, yeah, sure.
I'm dead.
No, you can't. It's a dead ball. It's a miss.
15 seconds.
Okay.
It's a dead ball.
Oh.
Betty.
You can try again next round.
Bye.
5 seconds.
Soon.
5 seconds.
6, 3, 2, 1. Freeze! That's the end of round 2.
Who's alive?
Very good.
You are.
I'm the only one alive?
All dead players make a decision.
Dead players have to play the
What?
You're the last winner. How good for you.
Well, if they don't use their fire breather properly, it sucks to be that.
There's no fighting.
Angels. Excuse me, princess. All right.
I shall strategize with myself then.
I suppose so.
I am alone.
I mean, you know, counseling is available.
Gotta make some deals. Get back in here.
So, you would, fun fact,
Yeah.
if the Infernal Angels weren't in play, this would be a game over.
You know.
But they are in play. So it's not.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I know who I am.
Of course.
And I've heard who people
Very well. Time to join the living. And you're the information? So if you're smart, you would cluster on some island, perhaps. There you
And if
go.
you're not, then you'll never the game.
I'll let you see one of my
Cluster with the boom.
I'll let you see one of my chips. One chip.
No.
Oh.
The ghosts decide to award a fireball bonus to Big Surprise you. Congratulations.
Okay. I
He's
can
out
bring
maybe.
someone back to life. Oh yeah.
All right.
Someone.
You will.
And now, the third and final round will begin.
Huh?
And islands will go up or down as chosen by the ghosts. In 7, 6,
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands. Final round of game 2.
Unless she throws the ball at our environment.
If you go bother her island, that's a very dumb idea.
No,
So
our
kill
island?
herself.
What if she hits our island?
If you hit your island, you will come back alive.
30 seconds.
Raise!
Raise.
Yeah, you're still low. Raise!
Oh, now right now. Go to inside islands.
It's still good. It's still good.
60 seconds. 60 seconds. Final round of game 2.
So what was that? What was
Final
that,
round.
Woo?
Make it count.
You mean
He's
Woo?
over there.
40 seconds.
Dad! No, raise! No, fireball. Fireball. Raise it.
Still over.
You want to share?
You can say it over and over again. Loud. You can say it as loudly as you want.
Final round. Make it count.
30 seconds.
Whoa! Over here too, by the way.
Move between islands. Encourage your friends into the light.
What do you got? Show me. Ready? 3, 2.
Raise.
15 seconds.
Dad, you touched the wall.
10 seconds.
But I don't see it.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Final round. Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your island. Do not move. End of the final round.
That's it! That's it! Do not move! Do not move! Alright, so let's see here. Let's find out what happened. Show me your entire chip. So that is 1 point for red team. That is 1 point for black team. We've got a black liar.
Oh, you're on my team all the time. Trying to push
That
you
is
off.
2 red players and a black player, which means 1 point for red team for this island. And for the 2-point capital island, that is a black player and a red liar, which means the black takes the 2-point island. 3-2. All black players win. Chips back to you.
Am I really black or am I really red? That's what I thought. That's why you went this guy. Both need a fireball.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I was about to, and then you're like, never mind. And I'm like, he saved me from telling the truth.
All right, we're now going to make this significantly more interesting because we're not going to throw in the Mad Kings. Mad Kings are very special. They are very rare, and they are incredibly valuable. Mad Kings double the value of the island they are on. At the end of the game, Mad Kings will be worth double the number of points as other islands. Islands are normally only worth 1 point unless they're capital islands, in which case they're worth 2. Mad Kings turn that into 2 and 4 points respectively. Given that the winning score for the last game was 4 points, perhaps you can see how valuable Mad Kings can be now. So, bear that in mind. If you are the Mad King, stay
You just go
hidden.
killing people
Do
without
not let
asking.
people figure out who you are. If you find your king's Mad King, protect them. Keep them alive at all costs, because they alone could win you the game. If you find the other king's Mad King, kill them immediately and keep them dead.
All Victor heard was kill immediately.
How many Mad Kings are there?
You don't know.
For all Kings.
All I'll tell you is that they are the rarest of the powers.
So, 2. 2 or 1.
The game
Meet
begins
me over there.
in 7, 6,
He should.
5,
You can
4,
show the whole coin.
3. Okay, no. I've been kind of rude the past couple of times, taking random islands, not going back and forth. We're not going to do that this time. I'll let you guys pick. Any island that doesn't have someone on it will sink in 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, have it your way. Sick that one, and 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 that one.
Wow.
Why are you guys fighting already?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, this isn't really the layout that I would have picked. But, you know, we know what you do you. I mean, game begins in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands. Game 3, round 1. 85 seconds.
You can't sit. What are you saying?
It's totally allowed.
I know, but why are
Move
you
between islands.
Oh, it's bullshit, but it's allowed.
Bonus island number 3.
Yeah.
Bonus island.
It is what the weak and infirm do, but
Yeah, we can.
60 seconds. Encourage your friends into the lobby. 55 seconds.
Dad, both of you. Any powers?
Move between islands.
Nope, it's like Island. And Phoenix.
Game 3,
Go,
round 1.
Benny,
Bonus island. Bonus island. That is the bonus island. 30 seconds. Sure, we can.
That's the opposite of alive. Yeah.
Hey, me too.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can get to you.
Here's a
Alright.
Grace, back alive.
You love me.
10 seconds.
He's not in your
6, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's sunk.
Oh, wait. No, she's still alive. She's just
She's
standing.
alive. She's just over there.
5 seconds.
She's good. She's fine.
Freeze. Do not move.
Yeah, do not move.
Do not move. End of round 1.
All dead players can make a decision. Angels lose their fireballs. You haven't used it yet.
Dead players are to swing.
Are you playing?
Dead players are to swing.
You lose that for now. Go make decisions.
Well, can we afterwards?
Is he black?
Bonus island. Cool. You can tuck your head.
What about Olivia? Do we know who she is?
You don't know me.
She can tell. Uh-oh.
I heard them.
Good strategy. Sitting down.
Ben,
Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, we got a mad queen here.
I already won 2 games.
Betty's dead.
No one else.
Your other friend's name is Lauren, right?
Yes.
And what's her name?
Betty and no one else.
They survived. They could have picked 2 people.
Go back to bonus island.
Welcome back to life.
Have a good bring you back to
You
second.
know.
Alright, go out there and say
I have. There's no way to get. Oh, I guess I could just
Somebody was a
step over.
The
no
man
one
thing
can
is
get to
insane.
me, right? But
Because you can only
Huh?
cross where it's blue.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
so I'm
correct.
super safe.
Yeah.
While you may have the legs to get there, you don't have the legal ability.
Right.
Oh, but you might die.
Yeah.
Could it sink?
It could.
Ghosts.
They're
Oh,
gonna sink you.
if they decide to sink her island, that will be absolutely unpleasant for her. But there's not a whole lot you can do about it unless there's a fireball involved.
Yeah. Who
So
gets the fireball?
if they turn mine off, they can turn it back
Kill her.
on.
Whoever's
If
the
you
red team.
have- if you're wearing a
Kill her.
fireball,
Me
you
and
can fix that
Marty.
problem.
These two
Let's go
are.
ahead and get-
Kill her, Lauren.
Okay.
Kill her.
No one else can.
Just.
Lauren.
Well, anyone who's a fireball can do that actually. But speaking of which, the ghosts
I'll show you my.
have decided to
my-
award a fireball bonus
to always go over there?
to you.
Oh! Ooh, use it wisely.
The ghosts also think there's still way too many islands.
Uh-oh.
And so they're going to sink some. Game begins and round 2 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands.
Dead! Both of you. Dead.
Good word.
85 seconds.
Any powers?
Proceed to 87 islands.
Any powers?
Sink.
6, 3, 2, 1. Dead.
You didn't
75 seconds.
Yeah, I did my thing this over
But
there.
you do have a fireball.
Sink.
But there's no way to run.
But you would have died.
Or not, that's fine too.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Move between islands.
I think she threw it at ours. Yeah, I did. I threw it at that.
Yeah, okay.
That's like.
Yeah, so we
Any
died.
powers?
Look at Mario.
Are there the angels that died again?
You can do something back to life.
Yeah, okay, go.
45 seconds.
No, don't hit that.
Raise!
You're not Ray.
Hey, Olivia, Olivia.
I don't have it.
Olivia, come on.
Don't raise them.
Hey, ready?
30 seconds.
We can do something good soon.
Why was she?
Hey, raise. Very nearly missed, but you raised. Sink him.
No.
It's highly unlikely. Oh, dead.
25
Any
seconds.
powers?
No, is this right?
15 seconds.
If you're gonna do something, do it soon.
I think we're like
Wait, do you have any
Any
fireballs?
5 seconds.
Oh, wait.
I have to wait for the next round.
You're back?
Oh, this is the third round, is it? I thought it was two.
Oh,
Freeze! That's the end! Alright, so, let's see here. Yeah, that's the end of the third round. That's the end of the third round.
No, it's the second one.
What are you talking
It's the
about?
second one.
Third. Is this third?
Okay, I guess second round. I guess all the players made a decision.
Go.
Alright,
Oh,
anyways,
spooky.
that means that the bonus island actually works. Let's see here.
Bonus
Yeah,
island.
yes, it was fun. Hi, the bonus island. Who goes back to bed?
Not Victor.
No.
Probably not Betty.
Lauren, Victor, and
Remember, with your fireball, if you do play it right, you can raise an unlimited number of people.
Just leave them all dead, because
Yeah.
you know we're on the same team.
That'll be easier.
Okay.
You need to figure out who's in our team so we can get points.
Yeah, so it's right. So it's like
Olivia's
even.
not,
It's
so-
even right now. We know she's against us. If we're
What
both against us and you say that, it's still
liar?
even.
Remember, there's a liar one. Just saying.
Yeah, don't bring
She's
anyone
easy to
back.
kill anyway.
Don't bring anyone back. Yeah.
Meanwhile, in between rounds, say whatever you want, make whatever deals you want, you cannot show token.
So if you're holding a fireball and you die, you
Then,
hold on to it and you can use it, or
if you get brought back, you can use it.
if you get brought back in
So,
that round.
in any round.
In any round.
The only people who lose fireballs are the angels.
Okay. Oh, I see. I see.
Because that's their abilities that they have to use fireballs.
Mhm.
If a person dies with a fireball, they can give it to other players. They can even give it to an angel, so that the angel can use it if they felt like it. The angel's the only dead player that can use fireballs. That being said, you cannot yourself use fireballs if you are dead. Ideally, you would use the fireball to prevent yourself from being dead.
They're totally gonna vote to sink this island. Or your island.
Well, hope you have
But you
your
have a
friends in your team's
fireball.
fire.
I can
and
revive
angel.
myself. I like this.
Not yourself.
Can I give this to you?
Yeah, is there a way to revive yourself? Like if your island starts sinking?
Yes, if you're a phoenix, you come back.
Oh yeah.
And if you're not a phoenix, wow, that sucks. But if you have a fireball and your island's sinking, you throw it at your island, it cancels the sink.
Okay.
Or she could just leave it in the air, throw it at whatever she
Just
feels like. Yeah, it works.
Did she? Don't let her convince you to stand up.
In fact, it's done better than work. You guys have done before in this game.
Where what?
Obviously.
That happened before. Olivia did.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I see. So? I get more.
Ghost decided to award a fireball bonus to you. And you.
They gotta be black players. I feel like everyone is against me.
And now,
Like, look who's back.
and now, the game begins. And 2 islands will go up or down, and the third and final game round starts. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin.
3, 2, 1.
Dead! Sunk island.
Shake.
I want to say.
Hold on a second. Get brought back.
Anyway, it needs to be over here.
Wasn't that the bonus?
Move between islands. No bonus
Oh,
island. Final
they
round.
sunk it again.
Raise! You're back.
65 seconds. Move between islands.
I see you. What are you doing?
Remember, you can bring back dead
Oh
players
yes,
too.
we did have a deal.
Raise.
Final round. Make
We're
it
not
count.
losing our team.
Great.
So fucking out.
6, 3, 2, 1. Island sunk.
Dad, you have time to. Exercise confidence. Final round. Make it count.
That's a very good thing to get
Safe. 35 seconds. Final round. Make it count.
What team are you on? Do you want to share?
30 seconds.
We got this now.
Let me see the other side.
Move between arms.
Lauren.
Final round.
You can do something good soon.
Lauren.
25 seconds.
Final round. Danger round 3. Exercise confidence. 5 seconds. Safe.
6, 3, 2, 1.
I'm dead now.
Everyone's against
Freeze.
freeze.
Do not move. Do not move.
That's the end of the game. Go back to the LG. We're going to commit from. All right. And now let's find out what happened. Show me your entire chip. That is one. That is a red and black player. Cancels out. No points. Flip. That is a black mad king worth 2 points.
Nice, baby.
That is a point for red team.
Black.
What do you got?
Red. Oh, liar. That is a black liar. Point for red team.
Oh wait.
2. Oh, sorry. That's a capital island worth 2 points. 3-2. All red players win.
Well, the red team needed to win once. Black. The red.
Check back, please.
What, Corey?
I was thinking other than
Wait, so
She's black.
you guys are both black and
Yeah.
she was red.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was like.
Oh, no, you were fine. Just like, I don't know what to do.
That's what I was saying. You would be a him.
You guys survived. That's fairly common.